Man, I just realized I'm like super quiet. Where's my screen? My stream looks better this time. Probably should remind people that I'm actually live, ready to answer questions. Hi to whoever's on. We're just giving people a chance to get on so we can have some fun business chats. But while we wait, how are you doing? No, nothing? Okay. Oh, hey, Kanidra. Thank you. I'm tired. So basically, when we're done with this live, I'm going to go back to packing. Um, while the cover for this custom planner goes through my little machine with the foiling thing. I'm trying to get this foiling thing right. But while that's doing that, I will be packing. So I'm pretty tired, but it's okay because I'm also very excited about this Kickstarter. And tomorrow, I hope I have time to just sit down and draw out all the graphics for this Kickstarter. I appreciate you coming through. I actually get that a lot from people that I'm doing the lives too early. So I think after I move, I'm probably gonna push it back to like 7 or 7:30. I just gotta do a poll. But I actually get a lot of messages from people like, I always miss your lives. And how could I not get your name right? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, usually I jack up names, but I always try to say it phonetically first, and then that's when I usually jack it up if it's not the phonetic pronunciation. I'm like sending reminders to people like I'm on live. But I think 6 might be too early for a lot of people. But that's something I'm gonna have to worry about after the move, and we'll probably be pushing it to at least 7 or 8. I might do 8 just because I don't know. Maybe at the moment I'm thinking 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know what time zone you're in though. What was I doing? Oh, I'm sending you the link. Even though I know I'm probably going to get questions like later on after this live, which is completely fine. I know a lot of people watch the lives later on, which I'm still very appreciative of. So people just respell your entire name, take out letters and everything. Wow. You gotta love people for just being like, I don't know how to say it, so I'm just gonna make it my own. Let me see. Oh man. Yeah, I bet that's super annoying. I have a coworker that whenever he sends me emails, he spells my name with so many extra letters that I don't understand his concept. And my name is Brittany, so I really don't understand how you could just create spellings like that, but he does every single time he sends an email. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's just me and you, and it's one other person on here. We usually wait till like 6:10, and then we start talking about stuff. But it's like they usually a lot of people trickle in about 6:30. It's like if I readjusted my schedule, I'd be able to do that. But I got like a pile of boxes I just bought today, and I want to get as much of my closet done tonight as I can. And I want to take down my picture wall. It's time for it to come down. I feel like once you start taking off pictures and stuff off the wall, that's when you know you're really moving. So I'm telling myself I should do that. And then, like, my brain will be like, you're moving. Okay, time is going by so slow. And then another thing is, I'm trying to figure out if I play music in the background of my lives, will it get will I get a strike? Because it's always so freaking quiet, and it's just so awkward to sit here in silence. And I know that I'm talking to you guys, but on my end, it's super quiet. So I'm always trying to figure out if I can just um if I can fix that problem. I don't know. But yes, I'm trying to be patient. I always wait till 6:10, but I gotta figure out something to do between Hi, Pine and Ginger. I gotta figure out what the heck I need to do between 6 and 6:10, like play music or do a rapid draw or something while I wait, because I try to give people time to get here and I have a massive patience problem. So I guess while I wait, I should probably finish sketching, because today I'm gonna tell you guys the order in which the enamel pins will be dropped, and I'm gonna tell you guys what freebies I have in store, and then hopefully you guys have questions, because that is what I need. It's like, I don't really know. How are you doing today, Pine and Ginger? How's everybody's day going? That's the real question. Ooh, we've hit 6:10. Okay, so first, I'm going to just ask, does anybody have any questions concerning the Kickstarter right off the back? Like, before I even start talking, you have a question that's been in your brain and you're trying to figure out or try to understand it? Our weather is so backwards, and the pollen has come out to say what's up as well. I don't really know. Okay, so if no one has any questions, I'm just going to go over it again. For those who have not come into a live before, this is the Power Hour. This is where I just get on live and I talk to you guys about things that are going on in my business. And then for those who don't know, I own a business. Um, oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Baka. But yeah, so you usually come on my YouTube channel, we talk about books and stuff, but I'm also a business owner. So I've tried to include these power hours weekly where we just discuss things that are going on in my shop. And the main focus of my shop lately has been this Kickstarter for the Sailor Melanin Scouts, which are the Simone drawings that we did of basically Black girls cosplaying Sailor Moon. And there has been a huge push for enamel pins. So I figured the best way that I could get these enamel pins out to you guys would be a Kickstarter. Now, Kickstarter is a site where if you have an idea and you don't quite have the funding, um, Kickstarter kind of gives you that extra push that you need. Can you make one that looks like me? You mean like a Sailor Scout or like a one of my shop characters? Y'all know every single time I do these lives, I have a script written on my computer that has like notes because I get tongue-tied and I forget things that I say. And I didn't pull it up before we started talking, so. Come on, notes. Okay. So, oh, yeah, okay. I'll explain my characters in a second. But again, I just want to remind everybody, because I have to have everything turned in by tomorrow in order for it to be approved to launch next Friday. The goal is to launch next Friday, and the campaign will run for 30 days. The weekend that it launches, I will be offering, the pins will be at a discounted rate for that weekend. And then after that weekend, the price of the pins go up a couple of dollars. And then the price of the pins still won't be as expensive as they will be when they go onto my site. So to get the best price, I recommend doing the Kickstarter. That's just the way business works. I don't know how to explain that. We're going to start with Melanin Moon, which I'm sure, I just ordered an Ita bag, but again, I'm getting distracted because I've always wanted to make an Ita bag and I just don't know the manufacturer thing that I need to do to get one made. But the first character that we'll be making, okay, let me slow down because again, excited. So when the Kickstarter launches, you will have the option of buying 3 things. So you can get the enamel pin that will be available, how do I explain this, Jesus? Okay. The enamel pin that will be available is Sailor Melanin Moon. And as a refresher, if you guys don't remember what Sailor Melanin Moon looks like, as usual, I will refresh all of the memories. So this is what she looks like. So your first option will be her. Once we reach a certain amount of money, we will unlock the next character. And the next character after Melanin Moon is, where is she? Is Sailor Mercury. Sailor Blue, Sailor Mercury, whichever one doesn't get me copyrighted, we're good. So this is Sailor Mercury. So we have Melanin Moon, then Mercury. After we reach another milestone in the price, in my price tiers, there we go, we will introduce Sailor Mars. So I'm basically doing them in the order that they were introduced in the manga. If you've never watched the manga, don't worry about what I just said. If you have, you already know. So then the next one we'll be introducing is Sailor Mars, who is our lovely lock lady. So we will have her. Then once we reach another price tier, as in we reach another price goal, the next one that gets unlocked is Sailor Jupiter, which is our puff girl. So this is our Sailor Jupiter. And then last but not least, the last one that gets introduced into the mix after is Sailor Venus. So we have our Tori. Tori's only character in this particular release is Sailor Venus, but in the next one, she will be, I already have an idea of how that's going to work. Anybody have any questions about the price tier reward unlock thing? And that's a good question. The Kickstarter does not have a link yet. It's currently, I'm doing shipping profiles still. I'm stuck on trying to find a cheaper price for Canada. And after that, it goes into a review stage. And once it goes into a review stage, my pre-launch page will unlock, and that's the link that I can give everybody to basically join it and like wait for the launch. But I don't have any links yet because Kickstarter says you got to get approved, sis. So once we get approved, I'll have links and stuff for you guys. Oh, I'm glad that that's a good weekend. Also, my regular new releases will still be coming out. You'll see the sneak peeks of those on my Instagram. It's just that right now my brain is like Kickstarter, Kickstarter, Kickstarter. Those new releases will be ready to go as well. It's just in my brain, I'm like, those will always be there. This Kickstarter is only for 30 days. So let's push this as hard as I freaking can. Let's see. Oh, if we get to the point where we have unlocked all the Sailor Scouts, I was thinking, what is something that I could do that's exclusive to my shop and to my artwork, but still fits the theme. So I created my own transformation wand. So if we unlock all 5 Sailor Scouts, a 6th, you will have the option, or rather, we will have the ability to unlock another price point. And that price point will open up the custom transformation wand. And I call it the Afro Wand. So it'll be a silver enamel pin instead of the black nickel. I just think it's just better, in my personal opinion. The black parts of it, again, you'll be able to see this on my Kickstarter. The black parts of it will actually be glitter. It'll be an exclusive pin, and my goal is to not have any leftovers of those after the Kickstarter. That way, it'll be like an exclusive Kickstarter type thing. I've actually been thinking, like, if I have leftovers of this particular pin, that I might keep it and only do like giveaways and stuff with it, because it's more like a thank you that we actually, like, if we get that much money, I will be lit. Like, y'all have no idea. I'm super nervous about this Kickstarter. So it's just like, oh, if we got to the goal of getting the Afro Wand made, we're good. We're fantastic. Also, weirdly enough, once we hit, so we have 3 Sailor Scouts. So it'll be Sailor Melanin Moon, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars. Once we hit Sailor Mars, then I will have, we will hit a freebie reward. So I tried to figure out best ways to like throw freebie rewards in there. And I feel like after unlocking 3, we've hit a major milestone. So once we unlock 3 of the enamel pins, everybody who has ordered enamel pins will automatically get the 3-inch holographic version of the pins that they're going to order. So say, for example, during the pre-order, you decide that you want to actually order all 5 pins. So you get them at the pre-order price, as long as you pay for all 5 pins, even if they're not unlocked, like buy it as if all of them are unlocked, if that makes sense, because that means we're going to reach our financial goal faster. And once we actually meet the goal of being able to fund Sailor Melanin Moon, that means the project is funded. That means everything else after that is a bonus. And so our goal is to just keep unlocking these price points to unlock all of the pins. Because I'm gonna be real with you guys, Melanin Eclectic is not in a place to finance getting that many pins made up front. So this Kickstarter is just helping me get something out there that is like, that I've been dreaming of doing for a while. And I just cannot believe that I'm actually at a point where it's actually going to be a thing. So I'm trying not to like be emotional, because I've been emotional a lot. So the next thing is, once we unlock the other, so after the first 3, you'll have Jupiter, Venus, and then the Afro Wand. After the Afro Wand opens, we get into another realm where I feel like we need more stickers. So I'm currently designing a sticker sheet that has all 5 of the scouts on there. I just realized I did not put the wand on there, and I need to put the wand, but everybody will get a limited edition star holographic sticker sheet of all the Sailor Scouts. So if you pledged to buy at least 1 pin, you will get this reward if we've unlocked everything, which again is completely freaky. It's driving me nuts. I don't know how to explain it. The last thing the very last thing, and I'm still debating on if I'm going to actually put this out there, but I got the quote. So if people, I'm going to put it on there as an option, but if people don't get it, if people don't want it, then I'm not going to order them. I do have another wand. So this is another variation of the Afro Wand. This is the original design of the Afro Wand that I wanted, but because of the way that I drew it, it was not really a great idea for an enamel pin. So I decided to turn it into an acrylic charm. And so it'll be a charm that you can use as a keychain. It'll be about 3 inches. It'll be about this tall. And it'll have a star clasp. So you guys, if you've seen my Instagram, you've already seen this. This is the original wand design. Obviously, I went nuts on the enamel pin version, but when the Kickstarter actually opens, you'll have the option of buying pins and this keychain. So again, an example is when I launch the Kickstarter next Friday, that weekend is the what am I calling it? I have to think of some like creative name, but I'm going to say that it's like I'm going to call it the hype. It's the hype weekend. So if you buy it during the hype weekend, all enamel pins will be $10 a piece. Keep in mind that each enamel pin is kind of a nice little, each enamel pin is about this size. They're kind of big. They're definitely, they're about this big. So you'll get them on backing cards. And like, that's just this, they'll be about this big. They'll no, they'll be a little bigger because the 1.4 is slightly bigger than my planner stack. So if you've seen my planner stack, it's 4 of them are slightly larger than this by like an inch. And then one of them is this size. And then the Afro Wand is slightly smaller than this, but they'll all be about that size. So say, for example, that weekend hits, you're like, okay, I want all five Sailor Scouts. I want the Afro Wand pin and I want the acrylic pin. If you want all of them, there will be a special discount for that weekend that takes a little bit more off than even the extra $10. So if you buy all of them, that's a separate, to me, that's like, wow, thank you so much. So I want to give that a special discount for that weekend. But you would have to buy all of it, or you would have to buy 6 pins and 1 acrylic charm. Again, I understand when you look at it, it will show that only Sailor Melanin Moon and the acrylic charm are available for purchase. That's only because we have not reached the next tier of our price point, or of our price rewards. Reward tiers. There we go. Like, I'm nervous talking to you guys about this, which is making me stutter, which means I have to like slow down because it's like my tongue has gotten thick all of a sudden. And yeah, so anybody have any questions while I have gone into like a full rant? Oh yeah, no, Baka, I think we're going to like smash through it, which is why I wanted to take the time to create some extra things. There is one other freebie, but I'm not going to reveal it to you guys. It's something small, but it's something that I just want to say it's just my way of saying thank you to you guys for supporting me. It's one of those things that, again, you guys are helping me accomplish goals that I set for myself this year. If you guys remember my really, really ambitious vision board that I did in my bullet journal, this is one of the things that I wanted to do in my bullet journal. And it's really just with you guys that I'm able to do it. And you guys are the ones that are giving me ideas. Y'all are the ones that support me. And it's just, I can't believe we're actually going to do it. So I'm super nervous. Ironically, my sisters are FaceTiming me in the middle of a live. Awesome. Hold on 1 second. Let me tell them that I'm on live because they're going to keep calling if I don't tell them. Oh, and then, another announcement. After we launch the Kickstarter next week, we have until that, words. Okay. after we launch the Kickstarter on that Friday, what I'm gonna also try to figure out if there's a way that I could have a separate email sign-up sheet so that whoever signs up for the Kickstarter, what you'll be getting from me is weekly updates from me. And it's only going to be once a week, probably on a Sunday until the Kickstarter is over. That way I can keep you guys up to date. And then once the Kickstarter is over and we've reached our goal, because I'm claiming it, it's going to get funded. We're going to be great. The next process is it takes about 2 weeks for Kickstarter to actually release the money to me. I guess they have to like make sure everything is, you know, legal and accounted for and stuff. So once they actually release the money to me, I put in the orders for everything. I can't show you my notebook because it's got like, my scribbles are all over the place, but I have everything broken down into sections. Like I have how much shipping supplies are going to cost, how much, like where I have to buy things, how long is the production time for each thing. So I will be sending you guys that kind of information in a newsletter form. That way you'll always be informed of what's going on with the Kickstarter. If there's any setbacks, you will always be kept informed. If there's anything that irregular happens, you will get an email from me. My goal is to keep it as transparent as possible. Yes. If I update the Kickstarter, they will also send you an email. So during the process, I'm probably going to geek out and like send a billion things. During the campaign, I'm probably going to send a bunch of emails. The moment we hit reward unlocks, I'm sending messages because I'm probably freaking out while I'm sending it. Not even going to lie. I'm probably going to freak all the way out. But the thing I should also note, we have to remember, making enamel pins is about 30 to 40 days to make. And depending on how many from this, it might push the production time. I have an estimate of the production time based on the quotes that I have, because this in my head, I'm thinking we're going to end up with about 700 or 800 pins, which, oh Lord. So he said it's about 30 to 35 days on production. And then there's no real definite time with shipping because, as you all know, shipping is more about customs. I do have my products made in a manufacturing company. Most enamel pins are made overseas. So, well, I don't know any enamel pins that are actually made in the States. Even the ones that claim they're made in the States, they ship them off. So the longest wait will be the enamel pins. And as I get products in, I will be showing you guys that as well, just to show you stuff that we're getting. Literally the only thing that I'm still working on is shipping. So if you live in the US, what is it? I have it written down. See, this is the notebook of things. So if you are shipping from the US and you're either going to get your stuff in this, depending, if you buy like 1 or 2 pins, it gets shipped in this bubble mailer. If you buy more than 2 pins, it will be in a small rate box, the priority 2-day mail. 1, because that's insured, and 2, because that's tracking. And the priority box is actually a good size. Like I'll make it cute. Don't worry. But that so far shipping, either the small rate box is $8, which I'm like, when did the price go up again? And then this one, I actually forgot to write the price down. But again, I'm gonna put the shipping profiles on Instagram because I just figured we should be open about it. Canada shipping has been proving difficult because, well, actually Canada and international. So I've been trying to guesstimate prices for the packaging, and I could do it USPS because online everywhere it keeps saying like it's cheaper to ship the United States Postal Service rather than DHL or FedEx unless you have like a business account with them. And I don't have a business account with either one of them. So it's like $30. And so I've been asking some of my other business friends and some of the other people I know that have done Kickstarters, like how are you shipping to Canada? I don't know if I'm going to have any UK supporters, but I want to try to find a cheaper price because $30 and $40 for shipping is intense. I thought $8 was intense, but $40 is intense. So that's the only thing that I'm stuck on right now. And then that finishes my financial sheet because I have to take into account how much shipping is going to cost. And I don't want to overshoot, but I don't want to like undershoot so bad that like I end up having to come out of pocket like crazy. So yeah, I rambled a lot. Dang, I rambled for like 20 minutes. Anybody have any questions? Oh, yeah. I'll be on IG for this a lot. I just picked the color scheme. I like the blue and the back of my girls, so I think that's what I'm going to stick with for my Kickstarter colors. Like, I think the background is going to be blue, even though Mercury kind of blends in with it, but we'll be fine. Oh man, let's see. Did I miss anything in my notes this time? Um, oh no, I actually covered everything. Yes. Whew. It's just, yeah. I'm editing a video right now. Yeah, my manufacturer, I talk to him like once a week right now, just asking him how's everybody doing. Um, like they still haven't all been allowed to come back to work yet. So I don't know what's happening there. Like we just got our first case in Houston. It's all types of like scary thoughts, but I'm trying not to let that get to me. Also, I'm holding this. Um, I'm considering notebooks. We'll see. I can't do notebooks right now, but I actually move into my house in like a week and a half. I move into my house. So, oh, that's another thing. Next week we'll have a live again, but we will not have a live though the 19th. We will not have a live. Your girl will be in full pack mode. So we won't have a live. My Pokemon pins are 2 months behind schedule. My Kickstarter girl is always emailing with updates. Okay, yeah, because I have an Issa bag one, and I think her Kickstarter ended in December, and you know the new year and all that other stuff, and we're still waiting. As of right now, she thinks we won't get them until June or July. So. Oh, I should also note that with the Kickstarter, if you pledge a certain amount, they're not actually going to charge you until the end of the campaign when we actually meet the goal. I forgot that too. But be patient. This is like the pre-order of all pre-orders. So you have to wait a little while, and there are complications that can come up. Production is the biggest complication, obviously, and that's just the part that I'll just have to keep you guys informed on. But I truly think we're going to be fine. I think everything is going to be good. We're not going to have anything to worry about. And after this Kickstarter success, I will be vlogging anytime I'm doing Kickstarter stuff, and there'll be a whole vlog where you guys get to see me try to handle the massive load that Kickstarter brings. See, Baka, me too. I love going on Kickstarter. I've supported indie comics, bags, enamel pins, graphic novels. I've supported all posters, all types of stuff. Kickstarter is where you go. So I figured, why not launch a Kickstarter? And if this Kickstarter is a success, I'm gonna start doing more of them. Like if this one is a success, I plan on launching another one at least by August. So, and I already have an idea of what it is, but I can't tell you because it's nerve-wracking to think it in my head, and I haven't put it on paper yet. And I'm super nervous about this Kickstarter. In my head, it's like, what if I do all this work and like we don't reach the goal? If we don't reach the goal, then my plan will be that we will just have to launch each. I will figure out how to fund them, but they will be launched one at a time and not all together. And I wanted to do them all together because they're a set. And I mean, we want to do the inner scouts so that we could work on the outer scouts. Just saying. Oh, I meant to answer Kenidra, your question. Okay, so I don't think I've ever said this on a live. I'm not sure. But my characters, so right now we have Simone and Tori. My characters are me and my sisters, which is weird. Simone is actually created based off of me and my body type and the type of hairstyle that I like to rock. And then Tori is the sister after me. And baby sis, she's in production right now. She'll be making her debut, and it's actually my baby sister. And then I plan on doing, I guess we're going to call them guest spots. So if there's like a particular theme or something that I want to do, like I'm currently working with a friend of mine for Pride, and she will actually be a special guest. We're going to call her a limited edition character. I'm also working with another friend to launch a special release, and she is also going to be a limited edition character who comes back, you know, every once in a while. So if you give me some type of campaign or something, like we could figure it out. But usually what happens if you become a character in my shop, a limited edition character, it means that you proposed an idea to me that I thought was that would actually be something that I could include in my shop. Like my friend that reached out to me about Pride, we're trying to come up with the stickers for that release right now. And I'm using her and her girlfriend as the example because I don't support, rather not support the word. I don't do campaigns like that because like it's not my area. So I don't do it because I don't want it to look like I'm just trying to make money. So I always have to wait until somebody suggests it or wants it for me to want to do it. So if it's not something that I do, I wait until somebody wants it, basically. And yeah, my sister's Tori's dog Stitch will also be making a debut because we have to do a pets thing at some point. So I think I decided that the cat that Simone is going to have is a Russian blue. I don't have any cats, but I want to do a pet thing, and it's on the list. It just, once this house closes, I'll be able to think so much clearer because talking to you guys right now, all I can think about is how I've got 3 medium boxes, and that should totally be enough to do my closet is what I'm thinking about in my head right now. But let me see. I've already shown you guys all of the releases for next week. I'll be doing income and savings and then car bills as the next budget sheets that are coming out as well. And then, oh, I don't know. Did I say this on the last live? I don't remember. So once the Kickstarter launches, I wanted to test out some sizings for the Sailor Moon stickers. So I got a couple. So I'm keeping some of these for myself, obviously, but I'm adding these to the first weekend. So until they run out, basically, I'll be trying to include one of these in every order. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a bigger one and do like if we exceed our goals like crazy, then that'll be something I'll have to consider adding in because I just wanted to test them out, but they're actually clear. So the only thing that you see on the sticker is, come on, little one. Yeah. The only thing that you see on the sticker is them. There's no white whatsoever because I wanted something that you could also put on like laptops and all that stuff. So yeah, then, because I know you guys are going to be asking, we have Simone and Tori for spring. We have, this option will be in the shop. It is a vinyl sticker, so it's supposed to be weatherproof, and it too is a clear sticker just like the other one. I really like the sticker, guys. It's definitely one of the favorites of 2020. And then all spring, write this down. It's for you guys. All spring long, if you write, let's see, what word am I gonna say? If you write the word flower in your notes, so let's see. If you write the word flower in the notes of your order as a thank you for supporting the lives, you get a special Simone and Tori. You get the holographic version, which it has a black exterior, which isn't bad. It doesn't look bad to me. I just personally like the clear, but I didn't think to do that on the holographics, like a nut. So this is what she looks like. The shirts and the flowers are all holographic. So if you use the word flower in your order for the rest of, I think we'll go through March, and then I'll give you a new word in April. But we're doing it until it's gone. So if you make an order, not a Kickstarter order, a regular order, that's what these are for. And did I say that already? Yeah. I'm going to take that off the screen because, you know, if somebody comes back and watches this, then they'll see it. But I'm trying to do stuff that's like exclusive to the live because y'all take the time out to come talk to me. And it's the least that I can do. But those are currently all the stickers that I have. Any questions? What needs to be in your TBR cart? Oh, the sticker. It would look good on the TBR cart. Man, listen, I cannot wait until I have a space for my books and a space for this office. I get to have my dining room table back. It's just an accomplishment. Ooh, a magnet is a good idea too. You know, I actually thought about getting Simone and Tori put on as magnets, but magnets are surprisingly expensive. Not even just considering the fact that they're super heavy, so shipping is insane, but getting magnets made, it's a lot more expensive than I thought. I do want to expand, but I'm gonna start. I'm keeping it, you know, minimum right now because I am a one-man show. Since you brought it up, even though this is our business chat time. Yeah, A River of Royal Blood, that book review goes up tomorrow. It's already edited. I'll be uploading it after this live, but it will not actually go live. I might make it go live like 8 o'clock in the morning, but we'll see. Yeah, I could buy the magnet sheets at Michael's, but the problem is, in like small production wise, I could totally just do that. But to be honest, I don't feel like cutting out those sheets. Like, hey Z, I don't feel like cutting out those sheets at all. Like I'm so nuts right now. Like, for example, another, like what I'm working on after this live. This is a custom planner that I finished. Oop, those are bills. Hold on. So these are the pages of a custom planner. And I'll be turning them into the notebooks that she requested. But I had to print each one of these out. And then my printer decides it no longer wants to double side print. So I have to print it out one side and then make sure that I turn it into the printer and put it back to make it print on the other side. So my printers are trying to die. My backup hard drive died yesterday. One of my memory cards cracked out earlier this week. It's like everything knows that I'm making transitions in my life, and it's trying to just be like, no, we don't want to do this anymore. We're good. So I'm going to take pictures of this custom planner because this is actually the first custom spiral planner that I've ever made, which is giving me practice for the planner that I want to release at the end of this year. So I'm gonna take pictures, but I'm not gonna post it without my customer's approval because it's her custom planner. But if she says yes, I will like show you everything. But if she says no, I'll just keep it for my own records. But yeah, anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions about the Kickstarter, new releases? Oh, my shop will be not closed. The production time of my shop starting Wednesday, the 18th of March, will go from 5 to 7 days, and it will go to 2 to 3 weeks. Just because, like I said, I'll be moving that weekend, and y'all know whenever you're moving and you're trying to get like internet and stuff set up, things can always go wrong. So I would rather just prepare for the worst. So I do plan on printing out my more popular stickers and I plan on printing out a couple copies of all of the new releases. So you might get your order ahead of time, but if I incur some internet problems, or, they didn't hook up my internet right or something like that, I don't want you guys to still think I'm delivering in 5 to 7 days. Like, it's going to get pushed back until everything gets put back to normal, but we'll be back to going to lives the week after. And hopefully that live will be in my new office space, and I'll be able to update you guys on the progress then. So, Baka, we need to talk about book sleeves, because I really want some book sleeves in my shop. And I know I think I found this place online where I can make my own fabrics with like my designs and stuff. And like, yeah, I'll be talking to you on Instagram after this, because, and then the book club that I'm in, the Black Prose book club, also wants book sleeve. Listen, I'll be sending you a message in case you want to let me know. Let me think. My brain is shutting down, because while I'm doing all this, I'm also trying to continue to work out so I don't gain too much weight from stress. I think that's it, guys. I think I've covered everything business wise. My dad is going to be bringing me, I'm trying to talk him into bringing me one of his extra monitors so I can do a dual screen thing, because I realized why the share screen function wasn't working when I do these lives, and it's because I don't have an extra monitor. So we're going to get an extra monitor. And at the moment, I currently don't do character art, but I know a couple of artists. Wait, when you say character art, you mean like drawing like real life people and turning them into characters? Or you mean like characters from books or characters from movies? I guess I should ask that question first. The lag time that my computer is experiencing is so real. Oh, absolutely. Okay, so Justina, I don't think you've ever been on one of my Power Hour lives. So we're actually getting ready to launch a Kickstarter for Sailor Moon as we speak. And we have a list of my shop characters like to cosplay, basically. And so we will be cosplaying other things. Like we have some Star Wars cosplays coming where someone will be dressed up as various Star Wars characters, including Slave Leia. Don't worry, Baka, I did not forget. We are going to do, what book? Okay, so I know a lot of people don't like it. I also know that you were not a big fan of this book, Justina. But I want to take the game from the book Slay and create characters based off of the description of Emerald, and I can't remember the other girl's name, but I want to do that, and I want to have them like holding Slay cards, because I really wish Slay was a real game. So I want to do that. And then another book that I really connected with, obviously, though I'm not exactly happy with CBV, was Children of Blood and Bone. So I want to figure out some way to create those kind of characters. But if you have movies or books that you would like I'm always open to ideas. Usually in these chats, they are streaming with ideas, and I have a notebook that I just write everything down, and I've started putting them in categories now so that I can kind of see majority of people are agreeing to it and stuff like that. But we definitely have books and movies, definitely. I'm also working on, or I have the ideas for an Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's obviously gonna have to be a Kickstarter, but I want to do one of those. And I don't know why, but I'm actually rewatching Avatar right now and Clone Wars. Those are the two things I've been watching lately. So she can be, oh my gosh, Bleach. Oh, okay. See what I mean? Like, this is what I'm talking about. I have mangas that I need to get on. I have graphic novels that I would love to, because I want to create bookish things. Like I want to add bookish things to my shop. It's just me. I've already started doing the little cosplay things, so it's only necessary that we also add books and movies. So I think the next movie is Star Wars. That's for May. And then the next book, I haven't actually decided which book I want to start with first. Hold on. I have a list of the things that I want to kind of like be like, I love this book so much. So Simone is her, that kind of thing. Well, let me tell you. Let's see. I was going to do Daughters of Nari, but ooh, the bells. That's actually a really good one. If you make her a cute BB-8 for Star Wars, I would geek out. Okay, so I guess I should point this out first. For Star Wars, for the first round, because we're clearly going to be doing Star Wars every year. So, well, every year until I can't think of anything else to do for them. So the first the first round of Star Wars, I want to do what everybody wishes would have happened in the last Star Wars anyway. I want to do a Dark Rey, one who has accepted her identity as Palpatine's granddaughter. I want that. It's been heavily requested in our chats previously that Slave Leia make another appearance, so she's got to come out. And then the other two characters, I haven't decided. I am thinking of putting Ahsoka in there because she does not get the credit that she deserves. But a BB-8 would be an interesting challenge, and I'm kind of intrigued by it. So that we'll have to see. I'm intrigued by that. But back to these two comments. So I actually thoroughly enjoyed the bells. I did not like the second book, but I did like the first book, and there's enough imagery in there. Ooh. Because then my baby sis would have made her appearance by the time we could do bells. Ooh. I have an idea forming in my head already from that. So hold on. Where's my little sticky notes? Because the last time we had this, I ended up writing this sticky note, which y'all can't even see. There we go. So hold on. We have the blue pad, and we are going to write, because I actually really like that idea, and I really enjoy drawing flowers. So that just gives me a super idea. Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, so Kingdom of Souls. And we are quickly approaching our end time. So I freaking loved Kingdom of Souls. Only thing is, I don't know. Like, I think I kind of want to wait for her to do book 2. Just because I kind of want to see where everybody is going to be. And it'll give me more inspiration, because the first book, I don't really, like, I loved it, but I can't think of any cool things to do with my characters to, like, really showcase the beauty of the characters that she wrote, if that makes sense. Like, I haven't had anything pop up in my head yet, and that's the only reason that doesn't exist, because Kingdom of Souls was everything. Z, what's your genre of books? I can spew some out. I mean, Kingdom of Souls is one. But yeah, I can we can offer some ideas, but also I'll be going to BookNet Fest this year, and hopefully I'll have some book stuff because I kind of want to. I'm debating on becoming a vendor for it. I just haven't decided. So that's on the list too. I'm I don't have it because I'm on a book spending freeze and I can't buy it. But this one, I'm number 6 on the waiting list at the library. So I need somebody to speed read because I think there were only 5 books, 5 of those, 5 copies going to the library, and I was number 6. So I'm still waiting. I've never read Sarah J. Maas, but like the cover and like everybody's hype has me wanting to read it. So because I'm fully aware that it's everybody's hype that makes me want to read it, I didn't feel the urge to pre-order it because I've never read a Sarah J. Maas book. So I'm going to give her a shot because I really like the cover on this one and I think she's pretty. Excuse me. Did I eat? Yeah, I did eat. Okay. Sorry. This is the life that I live. This is my gallon. I'm almost done with it and I can't wait. We've got like 3 more minutes. Oh, how's Ray Bearer? That's another book that I think the cover of that book is so gorgeous. And I've heard people talking good about this book. So I'm hoping that it's better than River of Royal Blood. Oh man. I mean, I think you should give Crescent City a chance. I mean, it's a huge book. I think it's like 800 something pages or something. So I mean, what better way to get out of a slump than reading a monster book, right? Oh, also, so if you've ever watched our book club lives, because all of them this quarter have been on my channel, then you know the running joke of Monster Smut, and Monster Smut t-shirts is something that we have now. So yeah, just thought I would drop that in because saying the word Monster Smut makes me laugh every time I say it. Oh, hi, Melanie. Thank you for coming. Granted, we have 1 more minute of our power hour. So power hour is where I come on here every Thursday. We are thinking about changing the time though. So when that happens, I'll update it on my Instagram. But power hour is where we come and talk about the business side of Melanin Eclectic. I own a stationery shop online, and I'm also launching a Kickstarter of the Sailor Melanin Moon enamel pins that I created as stickers over the year. So we're going to do a Kickstarter, and this is where we talk about business. So it's like if you have ideas, if you want to see new releases, if you want to get special shopping codes, in this hour is where you would normally see that. And it normally goes from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time to 7, but I'm actually considering pushing it to either 7:30 or 8 o'clock just because I know not everybody gets off as early as I do, and I usually get more viewership around the 7. But yeah, thanks for coming. I'll send you a message on Instagram since I'm not a contemporary person, but the other girls in my book club are, so they can recommend you some books. But yeah, does anybody have any more questions? Because the power hour is over. Actually, according to my live thing, I have like 30 more seconds. Well, if nobody has any more questions, as usual, thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to come see what I'm doing in mine. If you have any questions or if you're watching this later on, feel free to leave me a comment down below and I will get back to you guys. I'll try to include the major reminders in the description box. I just have to wait for the video to like upload on YouTube, and then I can go through in the description box and add some major highlights because I know I babble a lot. But again, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your day. And tomorrow starts your weekend, so smile and be blessed. Night.